Hey guys, Jason here with another review. Today I'll be talking about Barry Season 4, specifically the first 2 episodes of the season. But before I get started, as always, I will be talking some spoilers, so if you haven't watched the first 2 episodes of Barry Season 4 or any of Barry up to this point, stop the video, head over to HBO Max, check it out, and come on back and we can talk about it. But now that we're past the spoiler warning, let's dive in, shall we? Well, the wait is finally over. The first 2 episodes of Barry's final season has arrived. I gotta say, wow. When I heard that Bill Hader was directing this entire season, I was on board. I was ready for it. And it's quite fitting that Bill Hader is directing these final episodes, because man, whoa, these episodes were heavy. They're full of what makes Barry so special as a series. As I had mentioned in a video I made about Barry sometime last year, around the time that the 3rd season had ended, Barry's a very complicated show. It's hard to describe in a sentence. It's not just a comedy. It's not just a drama. There's just so much about it, it's really hard to explain. And if you're watching this video before you watch that one, you're going to be totally lost. So this first episode of the season picks up pretty much the next day after Season 3's shocking finale, where Barry is arrested because he was set up by Jim Moss, Janet Moss's father, and Gene Cousineau, Barry's acting teacher, and who he viewed as sort of a father to him. We're having to deal with the aftermath of Barry's arrest through the eyes of all the other characters. You've got Sally, who at the end of the 3rd season hopped on a plane and went to Joplin, Missouri, and went home. And she only finds out when she landed what happened to Barry. And she's starting to reel, and the family dynamic at home really isn't helping her process or deal with this information, because she's also still suffering from the PTSD of having killed that biker guy in Barry's apartment. And Barry, of course, telling her that he's the one who did it. If anyone asks, he did it, you know. And then, of course, you have Gene, who is taking all the glory that he's the one who caught Barry. And NoHo Hank, still kind of suffering his own PTSD after that vicious panther attack that killed the rest of his men when he was captured by the Bolivians for trying to rescue Cristobal. So him and Cristobal are off doing their thing, but he still has this bizarre connection to Barry. And then, of course, you have Fuchs, who in his manipulative way is still trying to play all the angles. He's trying to play Barry against the FBI. He's trying to play the FBI against Barry and whatnot. And he's always still involved in his own self-interest. But there is this part of him that still truly cares for Barry, especially in this scene where he breaks down and just cries when he sees Barry having been beaten by that prison guard. Now, the biggest one of all of this is Barry, of course, whose mental decline, which we saw throughout Season 3, is only getting worse and worse. He's going deeper and deeper into his psychosis, and he's seeing things, and he's still quite delusional. And we're really seeing Barry's disease play out in all the other people who he's touched in his life. Everyone's trying to be something that they're not. They're still wrapped up in this delusion that they can be whatever they want to be, regardless of what they've done, regardless of who they were. I mean, you have Sally, who's still trying to become an actress, even though that video where she called Natalie vicious, horrible things went viral. And now her boyfriend, Barry, killed those people, and she's now being connected to him. She still thinks she can be who she wants to be. Meanwhile, Cousineau is taking advantage of the fact that he was just reluctantly Yes, reluctantly. It wasn't until Jim Moss interrogated him and broke him to the point where he agreed to help him. He's now using that to kind of further himself, to kind of build himself up. He's not quite ready to give up the surge of popularity that's come with being the man who helped the cops capture Barry. And NoHo Hank's relationship with Cristobal, though it's working and they found this new enterprise where they're trying to build this crime syndicate so they can smuggle this perfect construction sand into the country, is still being hampered by NoHo Hank's connection to Barry. And the one thing that we've known for 3 seasons now leading up to this is that Barry cares more about himself than he does about other people. Because as soon as he finds an opportunity to be happy and to get what he wants, he's going to take it. And that's including rolling on NoHo Hank and Cristobal and everybody involved in all the international syndicates he was working with, including Fuchs. And you could see all these plot lines, they're going to converge into what I'm seeing is going to be quite a spectacle in the final episodes of this series. Man, these episodes were fantastic. It is a great way to get us started in this season. It still remains consistent with how it's been throughout the entire show's run. You still have those moments of intense sheer drama and just terror, but then also at the same time, these massively comedic moments. Like, for example, throwing a meeting with all these crime syndicates in a Dave and Buster's. It doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any funnier than that. It's just a simple idea that just, you can get a lot of mileage out of just that simple idea. And it's absolutely, I mean, it's perfect. It's the perfect blend of drama and comedy. I'm going to be so sad to see this show go, but it's already grabbed me in such a fantastic way. So for these first 2 episodes, I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5. I like the direction of where this season is going, and I cannot wait to see where it ends up at the finish line. It's just brilliant. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you thought of the first 2 episodes of Barry's final season. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like button. You want to see more videos like my Barry video, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can get updates on all my future videos. You can also follow my social media pages. Links are down in the description of this video. I'll also, like I mentioned before, be posting the link to that Barry video that I did last year, where I kind of go more in depth of what Barry is and what it's about and what makes it so special. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.